So guys, welcome back to day 21 of the Road to 1 Million Forex Funding series. A series I'm documenting everything. It's the start of 2025, first week of 2025. So let's go. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how it goes. So guys, it's the 3rd of January, Friday. So there's not too much on watch for the rest of this week because it's Friday. But there's some stuff which I'll break down for you. So guys, the main pair on watch today was Euro New Zealand dollar. We're looking at the daily time frame, clearly overextended. Looking for a pullback at these highs. We've got a bearish engulfing, which is nice. When scaling into the lower time frames, 4 hour especially, look, clearly going in an upward trend. Broke down, lower low. So waiting for our entry model break and retest of the 1 hour and 4 hour 50 for the continuation. And if we do end up getting an entry, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, probably going to sit tight and wait and see what happens for the rest of, see what happens into next week. Next week is going to be where we're back to business. Obviously, I'm preparing all this week and have been preparing for a couple of weeks during the Christmas and New Year period to get ready to get trading back in the markets. But I'm slightly ill at the minute, so it's not great. So I'm just using this time to recover as best as I can, mentally and physically. It's frustrating. I've done all the preparation before, no drinking alcohol, staying fit, doing everything I can 2 weeks before. I think it was about mid-December. So all of Christmas, all of New Year, locked in, focused. I literally get to the 1st of January and yeah, get hit like a train with this cold/flu. So it's one of those things. Luckily, next week is going to be the busier week, but I want to get this video uploaded up for you guys, keep you updated on what's going on. So yeah, I'll break down what we've been looking at and some of the stuff I've been doing over the Christmas period to prepare.
So guys, just started backtesting Australian dollar, US dollar from this year. Obviously from January 2024. We can see the trades here. If I scale into the lower time frames, go back, we can see all the trades that we would have took. Let's see. So first two would have been losers, -1%, -1%. Then we had a 1.89% winner. Then we had, scrolling through as fast as I can, you can see these opportunities then presented entries. This is the trend continuation move, 5%, and then another 1.45%. So I've just gone through. I need to go through all the pairs, but this resulted in about 5% return. So it doesn't sound like much over 1 year, but if you have all these currency pairs to trade from, if you can get 5% on each one, some will be more, some will be less. But that's how you can produce good returns long term, and that's what I'm looking to do in 2025. So yeah, I've just been backtesting my DDPs, pullback move, trend continuation move, pullback move. So yeah, I'm going to continue going through all these pairs, backtesting, getting prepared for 2025.
So guys, because there's not too much on watch, it's Friday. Obviously next week is where it's going to start picking up more. I want to talk about, and so I can reflect back on this video, my exact goals for this year. What do I want to achieve, and what do I want to have accomplished by the time it gets to 2026. So number one, obviously I want to be funded, and I want to document it on this channel. So I want to get at least 6-figure funded relatively early in the start of the year. Obviously I don't know exactly when, but I want to get funded, and I would love to get max allocation with FGMO. That would be crazy, getting 400k funding. But just to start with, get funded. Next goal is to document everything on this channel. I want to document all the highs, all the lows, as I've been doing for the last year and a bit. I love this channel. I love the community that we're building. I appreciate each and every single one of you that watches all the videos, likes, comments, subscribes. And I would love to hit 10k subscribers by the time we get to next year. If we can surpass that, that would be incredible. But the goal would be to hit 10k subs, which would be incredible if I could do that. And if you guys can help support me while doing that, I'd appreciate it. And then, so then more the trading and business goals. And then outside of that, gym, keep improving my physique. Obviously, I go to the gym regularly anyway. I also have a boxing charity fight, a white collar boxing fight in end of March. So obviously, I'm going to be training for that. I've been training for that over Christmas as well. So yeah, we'll be training hard for that and making sure that we do our best to win that fight. So that would be interesting. That keeps me locked in and disciplined as well, because, when you're fighting someone, you want to give it your all. And it gives you a reason to train, a reason to stay focused, and a reason to stay locked in. So they're the main goals for this year so far. Number one, get funding, 100k or 6-figure funding. Number two, hit 10k subs on YouTube by next year. And win the fight. And that's pretty much it. And then anything else that comes along, just have the mental control. Build my mind, keep my mind strong. Good or bad things that happen, keep neutral. Go through a losing streak, you remain neutral. If you're in a winning streak, remain neutral. Focus on the process, not the outcome. And that's all I'm going to try to do. You can't control when things happen to you, like getting sick. I could have done everything correct. I've not been drinking alcohol. I've stopped drinking alcohol midway through December deliberately so that I could, go through Christmas and New Year when everyone's drinking. It's arguably one of the hardest times. I was stopping because I wanted to stop, and it's a habit I want to eliminate into 2025. So I stopped early during the hardest part. And then you do everything. I was locked in, focused, Christmas Day, working out, doing everything you could. So you get a head start in 2025, and then you end up getting ill. So some things are out of your control, but that's not going to deter me away. It keeps you focused. And also, it's the process. I mean, some things are out of your control. So that's a good lesson as well. Same with trading. You can do everything right and still take a couple of losses. So if you focus on what you need to do, the process, the routines, the structure, the outcome should take care of itself long term if you're doing the right things. So yeah, they're the main goals. I hope you guys can stay and watch me and support me through this whole journey. It'd be crazy if we get the funding and the channel gets bigger and bigger. We've got a whole documentation of everything that's gone on over the last year and a bit. So this year is going to be very interesting. I look forward to sharing it with you guys. So the reason for some of the big habit changes for me is because, as I mentioned in a previous video, for trading wise, because trading is a performance-based business, I am the one and you are the one that has to execute your plan profitably. You have to become the edge alongside your strategy. And anything that's taken away from you performing at peak performance is a negative. And for a while, going out on a weekend with my friends, drinking, it never really was a problem. I was never an alcoholic. I was never anything like that. But I knew everything with regards to the theory of trading. But the biggest thing I struggled with was consistency. And I found that when I'm going out and I'm tired and I'm hungover and you're, not focused, I recently, into 2024, noticed that every time I would go out, have drinks, it's like this ball of momentum would just stop. I'd be so motivated for the 2 weeks or 1 week beforehand, and I'd be so locked in. I'd go out and it would be enjoyable. I'd go out with my friends, have a few drinks, socialize. But I would find the next couple of days, I'd have to pick myself back up again. Even if it's just a psychological thing, I found that to be true. So some of the big habits I'm eliminating into 2025, as I previously mentioned, is not drinking alcohol, keeping so focused, not caring for pleasure, but caring for purpose. When you have drinks, or whether you have takeaways, or whether you have anything that's instant gratification, you're seeking pleasure, but pleasure is not necessarily good long term. So for me, I want to seek purpose. I don't care about the happiness in the moment. I care about the long term gratification of continuing to be in good shape, building the YouTube channel, getting the funding. And anything else is just a distraction. So I've told a lot of my friends about this, and they've been very supportive. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, eliminating that so I can perform the best I can, and how I know I can perform, how I performed in the past. So I'm very excited. And yeah, I'm ready to, once this illness goes, which it will soon, I'm feeling a lot better today, I'm ready to take on 2025, and I know I'll get to where I want to go. And with your guys' support, anything's possible. So I appreciate the support. I mentioned it a lot of times because it's true. I do appreciate each and every single one of you that watches these videos, supports my journey, likes, comments, and subscribes. It means a lot. So yeah, probably going to call it an end to this video, guys. Obviously, we're going to be back in the markets more next week, actually executing trades, because it's Friday and there's not too much on watch. But yeah, I want to update you guys on what I want to achieve this year and just check in, be consistent. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you probably Monday, or we'll see you in the week next week.